Is this? Don't leave yet. Hold on. She's gonna fuck me up, dog. Are we recording now? Are we live? Fuck, copy with me. Hey, what's up, guys? What's up, guys? I'm Joe Vargas, as usual. To my left is Magdia Duarte. Today we have a lot of things to talk about. I'll let her kick it off. First of all, what's up, dog?
What's up?
It's a rainy day in San Diego.
Long time no see.
Yep.
It is a rainy day in San Diego, hence why I'm wearing a coat that, to my surprise, is not waterproof. So I got to reevaluate my choices.
North Face lied to her.
Definitely. Yeah, fucking North Face. Anyway, man, I don't know. I wanted to kick it off real quick. Well, first of all, shout out to our boy, Poe, who's about to become a dad. We just got word of that, so that's...
Poe asked us for the day off today because it's Chinese New Year. And his baby's going to be born on Chinese New Year.
Chinese New Year, man. I can't wait to talk to him about it because he's probably super stoked. So, man, hopefully...
To him and his wife.
Yeah, everything... we're praying everything goes well because giving birth is no joke. I wouldn't know, but... Yeah, no, this past weekend, I had a blast. Got a little emotional yesterday. I had a blast with these boys, man, at these amateur fights. It's such a different experience, but it's so exhilarating at the same time, man. Being in that corner is you can't describe it, at least not for me. I can't put it into words. I just know that I love being there. It's really fun.
I do too.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Like you get about 40 seconds to fucking reamp these guys.
Yeah.
Maybe a little more than that, 45, because you have to get in and out the ring, you know? And it's like, these guys are like burning energy, nervous, you know, depending on their level of expertise and experience. And you got to calm them down. You got to see, you know, make adjustments. That's why I love the amateurs, because you're going to face every single styles you have problems with styles you thrive against. You're going to face it all, and you got 9 minutes to fucking,
yeah,
you know, make an impact.
Absolutely. And, man, the basics, I think, in my opinion, won that fight. The basics.
The basics always win the fights, dog.
Some people, I think, try to be a little too flashy and do things that are too, out of the ordinary. And when the basics are literally right there right at your arm's reach, you know, the 1, 2. But yeah, that was a blast. Shout out to our boys who. Let
me just go real quick for why she got emotional, because I got emotional too, but you know I didn't cry like her.
I didn't cry.
Mike was a kid who came from a different gym. At the other gym, he kind of got like used up for sparring, and kind of like they gave him a nickname, and I'm not gonna say what they called him, but he was getting made fun of, you know. And when he came here, I can tell that I had to push him a lot and motivate him at the same time. On Saturday, we had a little bit of light sparring. No, on Friday. Friday. Because the fights were on Sunday. And then on Friday, Michael, for some reason, looks like lethargic, like slow, not responding right. After the first round, I get him out. I go, man, go collect your thoughts outside, come back. I put John in the spar. I said, you let me know when you're ready to come back in. His teammate, Dre, goes outside with him. Mm-hmm. So Dre tells him, what's up, man? What's going on? He starts pushing him around like, what's up? Trying to make him. Dre has his way of trying to motivate him. Mm-hmm. So Michael gets all amped up and he goes, okay, now use that energy in the ring.
Yeah.
So they come back in. I put Michael in the ring for 4 more rounds. He does good.
Yeah.
Knowing all that, knowing he's been clowned and made fun of, and, you know, like, and I'm not belittling the kid because I never have. We're always trying to build him up and motivate him. He got into a war.
Yeah, he did.
He had a hard fight. And in the second round, you can tell he kind of lost his footing a little bit. Like he got a little tired. And it was our job to motivate him and to push him, you know. And me and Maggie get down in that corner and started like reamping him and pumping him up and letting him know to stay calm but aggressive. It's kind of weird, like how you tell somebody, be out there and go out there and beat him up, but stay calm.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. It's such a, man, I think that fight is probably a metaphor for his life. He has not had it easy, it seems like to me, and he pushed through. And to me, it's beautiful to see when somebody accomplishes something and it just like even they blow themselves away, like, whoa, I got it done. So well, hopefully we'll get a little clip of his little celebration when he won.
Oh, I think I posted it.
Yeah, and we'll put it.
Hold on, we're not done yet.
Oh, my bad.
So I look at Maggie when they announced the decision, right? And Michael's like overwhelmed. I start getting, I get like I get happy for him.
Yeah.
I turn around, where the fuck is Maggie at, dog? Usually she walks in with me and walks out with me for the fights, right?
I'm on the flow.
She's outside, dog. She's like, everything's cool, man. I'm like, what's up, dog? You know, emotional on me, dog. And it was just exciting to see Michael pull that off.
Yeah.
And Johnny fought a great fight, too. I thought he won the 2 rounds, and he didn't get the knot. But it's all good. It's all learning. It's experience. It's just experiencing the amateurs, man. And some of these coaches take it all personal, you know, and it's just part of the experience, part of the process.
Exactly. It's part of their growth, man. And I think every single fight, whether you win, lose, or draw, whatever it is, you're always going to learn something, and it's going to help you towards the next one. So, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
That was fun. But, yeah, let's. I guess we can kick it off with the Zuffa card, and I know you wanted to touch on something, and this is the second one that I watched, but it's their third one, and it was a good card, man, from start to finish. I actually watched it with my dad, and I was kind of trying to give him the breakdown. My dad's old school boxing fan, old school boxing.
What did he say?
So he loves the idea of not cherry picking and getting a very evenly as possible match fights, but he was questioning the shorts. He's like, wait, so they can't. He's like, yeah. Was like, wait, why they can't have their? What about their sponsors? Like, I'm like, see, I don't know. That's the thing where they're. He's like, yeah, but that's like thousands of dollars that they lose out on, and
it's like they get an opportunity to fight on Zuffa, but they only get an opportunity to fight for what they offer them.
Right.
And it's like, and even if you win, you can't get sponsors.
Yeah. There was a kid that I totally forgot until literally right now. He had a very different style. He's from Guadalajara, and he boxed kind of like I don't know how, definitely not your typical Mexican style, man. He uses jab a lot, his reach, and he boxed. And at the end, Max Kellerman asked me, he's like, "Do you have a very different style from like traditional Mexican boxing?" He's like, "Who's like your favorite fighter or whatever?" He said that Erislandi Lara is his favorite boxer. And Max Kellerman's like, okay, yeah, that makes sense. But it's cool. It's cool to see these young kids showcase who they are through their style. But however, as you mentioned, there was a very evenly matched fight between 2 guys that are young in their career. I think one of them is 6-0. The other one was, if I'm not mistaken, it was like 10, 12, or 14-0. One of the two. Both of them are undefeated, young guys at 135. And I believe one of the guys, last name Mejia, and then the other one Benito or something like that. But I was telling you about this, that it was a fire fight for both of them from the beginning until the guy got knocked out pretty much in the 3rd or 4th round. I can't remember what round it was. What a knockout, first of all. Second of all, what happens to these guys after it is not so much about protecting the O. That's not so much about that. But he's young in his career. Can he come back? Yes. But knockouts like that, man, you can lose your chin in one fight, in my opinion. I'm reminded of kids like Gabriel Flores, who they were young and got KO'd and through wars at a young age. Alacran Berchet, who took a nasty KO, never was the same after that. Yeah. What's gonna happen to these kids?
I don't know. We'll see what the model is with Zuffa boxing, because I know that they're doing that. Obviously, they're sorting out fighters, right?
Yeah.
What happens for making that decision in Zuffa? Now you're done.
Mm-hmm.
Now you got to go back and start all over, and I get it. Like, there has to be a point where when you're in the top 10, I understand fighting everybody.
Right.
Top 20.
Yes.
These guys ain't ranked anywhere near that.
You have the level of expertise, too, to get through it.
Yeah, you know, and that's the problem with this Zuffa is, like, That's fine. But like, for example, UFC, by the time those guys got there, they fought on other organizations.
Right.
And then they get there. Now, Zuffa wants to have the, like, right away when you get there, you fight somebody that's way better than you, or you're just not going to, you're going to put these guys in hard all the time. And then at the end of the day, it's the fight game. I get it. People are like, well, that's what fighting is. Yeah, it is. But you're trying to build, like, is the last era of building fighters going to be your Shakurs?
Yeah.
Your top-ranked fighters, your Golden Boy. Is that the last era of fighters being built?
Yeah.
Because you got to get to a certain point. Like, if you started matching all these guys back in the days, you wouldn't have these many elite names.
It's true. It's very true. You think of guys like Rayo, guys like in the guy he fought, Torres, I think his last name is.
Yeah.
Those guys, I think it might benefit them in a certain way.
But those are guys that are in the top 20.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It's like these are guys, Efe Jagba and Charles Martin, the main event, these guys, he's been with Top Rank. Both of them have been with Top Rank. They've had, big fights with big names, and they get that platform again. Yes, I think those guys have, like I said, the expertise, right, to get them through a tough fight and know how to come back. But young guys, like Pro Box, right? They do. I think they're another promoter who does 50-50, like real 50-50 fights with guys who are already. Rene Tellez is gonna be fighting. He's like over 20 fights with another guy who's over 20 fights. So it's like, it's tough. It's tough to. I don't know if that kid who lost is signed with them. I'm not really sure, to be honest with you, what happens after that, but it's a tough road if.
People keep asking me what I think about Zuffa, and I'm like, you know what, bro? I just want to sit back for like a year or two, and then I'll answer that question.
Yeah.
Because I can't answer that question right now. What's good about it right now is opportunity.
Yeah.
But what happens when you lose and
Right.
you're knocked out like that, and then, you don't have no money from sponsors. Your paycheck goes by fast. You have to pay your trainers, your room and board, everything you had to spend to fight, and it's like, is it worth it for 10 G's?
And here's another thing too, the weight divisions, how you're mentioning.
Oh, I don't even want to talk about. Is it 8 weight divisions?
I think so. I just know that it's not as much as like.
You know why they created the weight divisions was for opportunity.
Yeah.
And then they started realizing fighters weren't getting hurt that much because there's so many weight divisions, right?
Right.
8 weight divisions. The days of being 3-time, 4-time undisputed champion are over.
Yeah.
Those are big jumps.
And I don't understand how it's gonna work, right? Are they still gonna be able to fight each other? Say, okay, they fight for the ring belt, but the say for example, Jai Opatai, he was signed with Zuffa at light heavy. Can he eventually fight David Benavidez if David Benavidez is not involved with Zuffa, but he is involved with the ring, but he's also WBC, WBO, WBA champ? How does that work?
I wonder what weight divisions they want to keep too.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, yeah. I know what you're asking me. I don't know how that's gonna work.
It's strange. It's strange. Like you said, I think the smartest answer that I've heard thus far, because it's too early to really know what to think about it. You're getting great matches, absolutely, and it's awesome to see. But at the same time, how long is that gonna last?
Yeah, all those guys go back to their gyms and be like, dude, they just fucked me. They said I'm done, dog.
Yeah,
that shit spreads like wildfire.
It does. So we'll see.
That top rank or golden boy, those guys that lose and they get called all the time for being excited.
Mm-hmm.
Exciting fighters. Will Zuffa do the same?
Yeah.
And then what divisions are they taking out?
Mm-hmm.
Are they keeping the original weights? Like 147, 168. I got to go back and check the original weights because it's been so long.
The OG ones.
Yeah, the OG weights.
I know Cece was mentioning something like that. He's like, I don't know about this, though, because I think the only weight class close to him is 147. He's not a 147 pounder,
Yeah, or 168.
Yeah. So I think they're skipping 54.
Dang.
I haven't seen fights at 54. I've seen light, heavy, lightweight, 140. Or no, not even. I haven't seen anybody at 140. I don't know.
Really, Dana, like, what are they trying to do him in fucking Turkey? Like, all of a sudden you want to remove bouts and you want to remove weight divisions and you haven't even done shit.
I know. It's like
the power of money, dog. Like,
There's 8 divisions. Fighters at 140, 154, and 168 must move up or cut down.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. People are going to get knocked out and hurt badly.
Yes.
So imagine a guy that is at 54. He's too small for 68, and he's too big for 47.
Yes. So you only have 118, 126, 135, 147, 160, 175, 200, and then 200 plus.
Yeah.
Wow. That's crazy. 140, 154, and 168. You think about those divisions right now are crazy. 140 and 154 for sure. 168 hit or miss sometimes, but those divisions are exciting, especially at 154. Anyway,
trying to bring the same model to the UFC to boxing.
Yeah, I think so. And you know what? Like you said, we'll see when the dust settles what really happens, because those guys, and it's the truth, whether people like to hear it or not. You bring a guy who's undefeated, and he's like 5-0 now in MMA. He goes into the UFC. It's too much for him to handle. He has 3 fights. He loses all 3 in a row. You are not going to hear about that guy. You're not going to hear about that guy when he goes to fucking Bellator. Because they don't get that exposure, you know? So we'll see. It's a trip.
We'll see.
We shall see.
That's why I got to be careful what I say.
Oh, man. Yeah. But shall we go straight into breaking down these fights?
Let's go.
Okay. Do we go? This is how it was in Box Rec. You want to start with the opener, which...
No, the opener's last.
You want to go...
Oh, the opener. Yeah. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Beck?
What, against who?
Senna
Agbeko.
Mr. Senna.
Oh, I think he trains with us.
Oh, it's the same guy?
Yes, Senna's with us.
What
do I see? I don't know what to call. I know it's a tough fight. I know we've been working hard. Beck has been busier than us, and he's been on the, he's on the A side, we're on the B side. We got to come in and make a statement and try to, surprise this man and catch him kind of like Rosado did.
Right.
He has the awareness now from Rosado's experience.
Yes.
I know that Senna is a very intimidating presence when you're looking at him, so he might take his time, We'll see what happens. Anything can happen, but obviously I'm going to go with my boy, Senna Agbeko, you know what I mean? What am I going to say,
Yeah.
We got to, if we surprise him, it's a life changer for Senna.
Absolutely.
Senna is like the poster child for blue collar boxers, He doesn't get a chance. He takes fights on short notice. They call him at last minute, take him to fight, and that's how this industry is.
Yeah.
So hopefully Senna could pull it off.
That's crazy, right? How sometimes there's a lot of guys that go through that sort of road, tough road in boxing, man. And I think those guys are very mentally resilient because they're just used to it, man. So I look forward to being in that corner, man. It's been awesome. He is such a hard worker, very strong-willed person. So I look forward to seeing this. This will be my first time seeing him perform. So I'm excited. Frank Martin against Nahir Albright. That
I don't know.
Is a tough matchup. Nahir Albright is a guy who's gonna make you look bad. He, in my opinion, gave Keyshawn Davis his toughest fight. Absolutely. Mentally and physically. He made it ugly. Sometimes that's what you gotta do. And I think that he'll probably do the same with Frank Martin. Albright upset Keyshawn's brother at the card over there in Virginia, the one where he missed weight. And I think that I don't know what happened in the altercation with Albright, but if anybody's wondering, the name sounds familiar, it's that guy. They got into an altercation with him.
Can I go with him then?
With Albright?
Yeah. I like the story already. I'm going to go Albright just on the story.
Based on story? Yeah. He's a tough fight. He's a guy who also upset Carlos Valderas when they were both on Top Rank.
No wonder. No shit. Yeah, I was like, who is that fucking kid? Mm-hmm. I didn't know who it is. I'm going to go with him.
Nahir Albright. He's just one of those guys. Rugged. Gonna make it ugly if he needs to. Frank Martin, a guy who I think his only loss is to Gervonta Davis. A crazy knockout as well. But he's also very technically sound if you want to, started a little later in life with boxing, but he's one to watch. You can't count these guys out because they come back stronger sometimes, and it seems like he's one of those guys. So that's a tough one to pick. You're going with Albright
for the story.
For the story. I think I'm gonna go with Frank Martin on this one.
Damn it.
Yeah.
$1.
I have some Krispies.
$1.
They're lined up. Should I pay it right then and there?
No, you got to pay it right here on the podcast.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
I'll have to save up for that one then. Richardson, Hitchens, and Oscar Duarte for the IBF 140-pound championship of the world, Craig.
Oh, this one's hard for me.
That one's hard, too. Hard fight to pick. A lot of people might think it shouldn't be that hard because Hitchens is, 1, the champion, and 2, a great boxer. However, Duarte is a guy who will not stop. And if you don't have anything that's going to stop him, that is a very long night.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. The reason it's hard for me is because he's not my friend, but we've been in camp. We've been sparring there, and, he's a cool kid, very respectful, very cordial. On that alone, I would like to see him win. But I just think Hitchens is going to pull it off. He's the one.
Yeah.
I don't know about that one, but I'm going to go with Hitchinson.
I remember watching an interview with Ryan Garcia, and they asked him who the hardest hit he felt. And everybody thought he was going to say Gervonta Davis. And he said that it was Oscar Duarte.
Yeah, with his one bicep. Yeah, he got the same thing I got. To his bicep.
Can't tell Buskies. Yeah. But he's a tough guy who's, taking hard opposition, honestly. But
Buskies.
These guys who are just pure boxers, it's hard to get, sometimes hard to even get past the jab.
Yeah.
So, I think I'm gonna go with Hitchens, but I think it actually might be.
It's gonna be a tough fight.
It's gonna be tough. Yeah. It might be an exciting fight.
If he doesn't clip him or hurt him or cut him, it's gonna be a long night.
Absolutely.
But even if it's a long night, I'm still gonna roll with him because his boxing skills.
I agree. I think he just has more in his arsenal to be able to pull a fight like that against a very hard opponent. But
if anybody can, it's Duarte.
Absolutely, he's a dog. I mean, he's honestly. Ryan was arguably down on the cards before he knocked him out.
Yeah.
So look out for that one. I think that's going to be a good one. And we have Gary Antoine Russell going up against.
I'm going with him. I don't care who he's fighting.
For the WBA 140.
I don't care. Is he from Japan? I don't care.
He is from Japan. The last time he fought was in 2024 against Barroso. That sounds familiar. Ismael Barroso is a guy who
allegedly lost to Rolly.
To Rolly. Yup. The guy, everybody, he looking like somebody's grandpa. That's
like
him.
Me, dog, if I made a comeback.
Ismael Barroso. Yeah, he fought him last in September of 2024. He beat him. I think it was a TKO. So you have a guy who's been inactive for a year and some change against a guy who is, wow, just the pace that Gary Antoine Russell carries is actually quite impressive. So
he caught my eye, like I always, 2016 Olympic trials in Reno. I seen this boy. Ooh,
yeah.
He caught my eye. And then we fought his brother one time in the pros, And
that's a funny story.
Yeah, it's a crazy story. And his dad, mad love, mad respect. They keep the fighting tradition. The dad was like the foundation of that family.
Yeah.
And it's awesome to see. I just love the Russell family. He's gonna pull it off.
Yeah. Something very interesting. I wonder if we're going to see the man in the iron mask in that corner again. Do you remember that? They're in
the inswell. Yeah. Remember we were talking about that?
That's super unique. Never seen that. It's pretty cool. But
shit, it worked for him.
It worked. Yeah, exactly. What a fight, man! Because Rayo Valenzuela is no joke. So, Gary Antoine Russell. That's the first time I seen him fight. So that was a very impressive performance for me. And off to the main event. Mario Barrios against.
What about Richard Torres? He's not on it?
Huh?
I got scratched?
I didn't see it on there.
Damn, I thought it was on there for
Yeah?
Yeah. It's not on BoxRec?
No, I went on BoxRec and looked at
today?
Yeah, today. There was a couple of.
Maybe the fight got scratched. It was on there. It was on the poster.
Let's see. Ryan Garcia. I tried looking for the poster. And
Senna has it on his Instagram.
Yeah, I couldn't. Oh, it is? Okay, I'm going to look it up on his Instagram right now. But I tried looking for the poster. And I was like, I want to see the damn poster. Where is it at? And I couldn't find it. But Yeah, this is what's on BoxRec. But, BoxRec be BoxRec. This is all that there is.
Oh, I'm sure that's it, but it was on there.
Oh, they have this kid. No, see, this wasn't on here earlier.
Oh, maybe it got replaced.
Yeah. Mohamed Alakel, which we'll see.
What is he?
We'll see Abel Sanchez out there then.
Oh, okay.
He's one of the Saudi kids that he has over there. So yeah, and then there's a couple other.
Go to the Senak Beko's Sena's Instagram.
Yeah, let's go to his Instagram.
Maybe it's on there.
All right.
It was on the poster. I'm almost sure. I'm a punch drunk over here.
I do remember you saying that though.
Yeah.
I do remember you saying that, and that's exactly what I was looking for, and I couldn't find it.
Tripping.
Looks like, yeah.
Let me see. Go back.
I wonder if it was maybe it was on the original.
Yeah, it's off.
Yeah?
He was supposed to fight Richard Torres.
Womp womp. You know what? I really want to see that kid, Richard Torres,
Fight somebody good.
Fight somebody good, man.
Well, on that note, the main event.
Mario Barrios against Ryan Garcia. The last time that Mario Barrios won a fight was in May of 2024, and we were present, and he fought Maidana. Not Maidana, and Reddit Maidana. And the guy didn't really come to fight, to be honest with you. He was just he knocked him down, and then that was it. In earlier in the fight, I think it was the second round, and then he won by UD. But he's coming off of 2 draws with Manny Pacquiao.
Yeah,
that's how you say it, Pacquiao.
Manny Pacquiao.
Yeah, I don't know who Manny
I've been
Pacquiao
to the Philippines
is
before, though.
No, but he came off a draw with Manny Pacquiao and a guy named Abel Ramos. I remember watching that fight.
Dude. Oh, Abel.
Yeah, I remember watching that fight it was on Netflix.
Yeah.
And that was honestly that was crazy because it could have been a toss up. You could have given it to Abel. You could have given it to, and obviously it was a draw. So that was a tough fight. So he's going straight into this fight with Ryan Garcia for the 147 WBC Championship of the World. Great.
Barrios is a kid who I want to like, but I can't.
I don't know why I feel the same.
I want to cheer for him, but I don't know how.
Yeah.
He doesn't have anything that jumps out at me, but at the end of the day, he's still relevant.
Mm-hmm.
He's in all the big fights. He's at the fights. He's fighting everybody. He takes fights, and he's where everybody wants to be at.
He's that guy.
He's that guy.
Yeah.
On that note, he's good.
Yeah.
And he's fought some good opposition. He's fought some decent fights. Him and Ryan, they both fought Gervonta.
Yes. He gave Gervonta a better fight than Ryan.
Yeah. But Ryan was sucked out with life with the weight cut.
Yeah.
So was Barrios because he's a big kid.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think he's bigger than Ryan.
He is. He is taller at least.
On that note, just knowing Ryan has his dad back on his team. He's always been on his team, but now he's kind of like taking the lead.
Yeah.
Ryan looks like he's in a different atmosphere, like a different mindset.
Mm-hmm.
I think that Ryan is going to pull it off.
Yeah.
In a spectacular way.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, I think Ryan can see all Barrios' punches.
Yeah.
And Barrios won't be able to see all of his.
Yeah.
So on that note, I'm going to go with Ryan Garcia.
Listen, man, if Barrios, I thought about this last night. If Barrios is going to be hesitant against an older Manny Pacquiao, who you could probably see his punches too, how is he going to fare against a
senator?
Inactive for years.
A fucking father of biters. His sons are fighting.
Yeah. His sons are. That's crazy, huh?
Yeah.
A guy who was inactive for years. It's funny because his title is always the one that's like getting all this like weird recognition for why does Manny get a title shot as soon as he comes back? Why does Ryan Garcia get a title shot? Like coming off a loss. It's
because they're popular and they can fight. The rankings before were for a reason, to make people popular.
Yeah.
These guys are popular without being ranked.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, you wanted to show the rankings so the champion would fight the top ranked fighters.
Right.
And that's why the top rank comes from the brand. So you always wanted to fight the most popular fighter. If you're ranked number 1, you're the number 1 ranked fighter. You're more popular.
Yeah.
That's when, and then the journeyman contenders were like right under that.
Yeah.
I could have been a contender. And then you got the rank, the top 10 fighters, And so on that note, popularity contest got you ranked.
Yeah.
Now these guys are ranked without the rankings. They're popular.
Yes.
They bring attention.
Yes.
That's what the rankings were for, to bring attention to the game.
And that's the type of fighter that Ryan Garcia is. He is one of those guys who brings attention to the game.
Yeah.
Like it or not. As soon
Hate
as...
him or love him.
If Gervonta Tank Davis...
Another one.
He'll
bring eyes to the game.
He ain't a champ no more, but...
He's been gone for a while.
Best believe everybody's going to be buzzing about that.
When he comes back.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like Ryan, like it or not, he brings eyes to the sport. Everybody's going to be tuning in. And we have the fortune of being there, being present. So
I'm going live on my phone.
Hell yeah, go live, cut. It's gonna be fun. So yeah, tune in for that fight. It's very intriguing because a lot of people want to talk about Ryan coming off of a loss, but Mario Barrios hasn't looked great in his past 2 performances either. So that makes for a very intriguing matchup, in my opinion. I think that it's a little bit hard to call based on the stats or whatever.
And you know what? Let's be honest. Rolly Romero's a hard guy to fight.
He is. He's very awkward.
He's a hard guy to fight. You know, Gervonta clipped him, but he was having a hard time too. He is a difficult guy to fight, and Ryan didn't have the mindset for that fight.
He didn't.
And I think if Rolly fights Ryan again, it'll be the same thing.
It's weird.
Rolly just has that style. Styles make fights.
Yeah.
And like look at Rolly with Pitbull. Like he didn't belong there, you know.
Exactly.
But anyways. Yeah, go ahead.
No, yeah, you know what? That's why I love the boys sparring people who are awkward, who hit hard, but you know what I'm saying, like aren't technically sound. So for any aspiring fighter, don't be afraid to spar. Don't look past people just because you're like, oh, that guy's green, dude. There's always something that you could pick up on. Little sudden movements. You can see punches like wild ones that Ryan got caught with, which honestly, if you look back at that knockdown, is a little weird.
I always tell young fighters, like young in their pro career or elite amateurs, don't be afraid to spar MMA guys.
Yes.
MMA guys are real good for sparring because they're going to grab you, they're going to push you, they're going to fucking throw punches from angles you don't expect.
Yes.
And that's going to happen in a fight. It's never clean. A pro fight is never clean. There's always little things being done. I used to always really enjoy having my guys spar with MMA guys. Not because it's just because it's a different challenge.
Absolutely.
You're starting to see punches from different angles, and it wakes up your nervous system, your defensive system. You know,
they switch left, right, left, literally on every exchange, left, right, left, right. It's so weird. It doesn't let your mind settle.
Yeah.
So it's really cool. You want to talk about a guy who I guess we'll end on this note. I don't know if you got anything else.
Yeah, I got something before you want to end that one.
Oh, I'll continue right now. I already knew it. I forgot. My bad.
My homeboy. My dog, Coach Basheer Abdullah, is open. His gym is officially open now.
12 Rounds Boxing Academy.
12 Rounds Boxing. It's on, you know, it's on Convoy,
It's
I
on
think.
Convoy, yes.
Awesome establishment. Went to go check it out.
Yeah.
Big gym. It has all the, what's that shit called when they fucking recover all the time?
Recovering amenities?
Yeah, well, it's a word for it.
Cold plunge?
They have everything. They have oxygen room. They have a fucking
the hyperbaric chamber,
sauna, the cold plunge. They have a big gym, upstairs, downstairs. It's an amazing building. Coach Basheer, I'm so happy for him. He's gonna anybody who wants to fight. That's as high as you can get. You know, with Coach Basheer. If you're in that area, you Claremont, or if you want your kid or your young fighters want to be good, go to Coach Basheer.
Yeah.
He's helped me a lot with my game, and my game has helped. He helped her a lot. He helped. You know, we all help each other out. So you know, we're so proud of Coach Basheer. So if you guys get a chance, I'll tell Adam if he can put the address on the thing. Hopefully he can for 12 rounds, and you guys go check it out, man. They just drop by his gym and say what's up to him.
Yeah. Please go check it out, man. He's it was so awesome being able to, like you always say, soak up his knowledge. So go support
Coach Basheer.
Yes, sir.
So proud of him.
I was touching on Funky Styles. A guy with a funky style who will be fighting next week is El Vaquero Navarrete against Sugar Nunez. So next week we'll break down that fight, and that fight card I think is also intriguing. You got Emiliano Vargas on that one too. So yeah, next week we'll be breaking that down, and
the next week we'll know if allegedly Emiliano did sign with Golden Boy.
Yeah, we heard that. I kind of went on a small, shallow deep dive, and I Googled it, and it says that he did, but it's still kind of like a little under wraps.
Well, we'll see Golden Boy this week, so I'm gonna ask some people from Golden Boy.
Yeah. Oh, well, they'll be there. They'll be there. So yeah, stay tuned for next week. We'll be breaking down all these fights that we shall be watching, and that's that.
Peace. Like, comment, subscribe.
All that.
Yeah, I think the words, but sometimes they don't come out of my mouth no good.